Two Goliaths straight from a time, Byron, when men were men. Where you hunted what you ate. And Rowan Hansen are looking hungry tonight.
Hungry and scary. Take what you can, give nothing back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Hansen and Rowe.
Bad, scary dudes who have run roughshod over the tag team division.
Yeah, two absolute wrecking balls who are thirsty for demolition.
A terrifying blend of size, speed, power, and agility. There's basically nothing the War Raiders can't do in the ring. When you see these two behemoths walking towards you, a lot of people would argue the match is already over before the bell rings.
And their opponents, accompanied by Seth Rollins, Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
We're just moments away from this huge tag team match, guys.
And I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated than they appear to be heading into this one, Michael.
To start things off here, we're ready to go.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO. When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner and tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have. Maybe the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
What's the secret to defeating Rowe, Corey? After all, you don't see him on the wrong end of many matches.
Rowe's like a ferocious dog who attacks everything in sight. But what do you do when that dog starts chasing your car bumper? You slam on the brakes.
Ugh.
Just attacking the back. If I understand Corey's earlier analogy correctly, Rowe is like a ferocious dog who can be outsmarted if you understand how it thinks. But how does one follow that game plan, Byron?
Rowe is so focused on creating the most destruction possible that if you take a step back and assess the situation, you might be able to outmaneuver him.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Harsh impact.
Oh, Ness, he's going for the pin. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise. Wow. Ooh, what impact. Oh, what a right hand. He's got him covered. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Not yet. Too early.
Clothesline. Drop down. Since his arrival in WWE, Rowe and his partner Hanson have dominated the tag team scene. But guys, that really shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody who has followed his career before WWE. Ooh! Looks like he's starting to tire. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing. He's not
looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in there.
Following up on what Michael was saying about Rowe's career prior to WWE, Rowe spent years becoming a force not just in the United States, but in Japan as well.
anyone going for the cover. Akam quickly getting the shoulder up.
The book hasn't quite closed on Akam yet.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in the
Shoulders on the mat. And he stops the count. He looks a bit off his game here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to find, but hey, he found it. Finally. Oh, torturous knee.
Nailed it. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
this one's over.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. This could be it.
Harsh impact. This one is over.
Akam is in a real bad spot. Oh, nasty impact.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out.
Ooh, what impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, what impact.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Goes down hard. Well, I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and he's got the shoulders down, and he doesn't stay down for long.
Yeah. This early, no chance.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Cover here. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
A schoolboy. Here we go. Razor gets the shoulder up.
Still too fresh.
If there's one word to describe Hansen's in-ring style, Corey, I would have to say it's ferocious.
Oh, I mean, there's no denying Hansen's ferocity, Cole, but there's a reason they've been called machines. Hansen and Rowe are focused and determined to succeed here in WWE.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Beautiful technique.
That has got to be it.
Not a lot of superstars can pull off a move like that.
Hansen is focused on being dominant, as you mentioned, Corey, and he certainly proved.
I think we know what this is.
But he's got to capitalize now.
What an incredible tag team contest. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell.
Here are your winners, Hansen and Rowe.
Another exciting tag team match in the books.
Now you just got to take the win and build off it.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.